So it's your girl, Tawana, aka Miss Downtown. Why do we always say that? Why do women always say, hey, it's your girl? But I don't know why. If y'all know why, put it in the description box. Do you feel like it's a little bit too much? Let me know. I'm trying to get in the habit of being on camera a little bit more. I done put on this extra 30 pounds that I am not happy with. We are working on it. Trust when I tell you we are working on it. And I actually can take these off. Don't wear glasses. I've just been looking at the computer screen all day. So this video is going to be about something that people, just an unpopular opinion maybe, I don't feel like enough people do. It's pre-planning. I wanted to include this in the Finding Planner Peace series because I think pre-planning sets up your week and helps you make sure that you're planning for all the things that you need to weekly, daily, and even monthly. It's really a big old brain dump. So in this video, you guys are actually going to pre-plan with me. Now, there are going to be certain things that I'm not going to include because y'all love to zoom in and read stuff that people write on their planners, which I think is just human curiosity. But nah, I like y'all, but I don't like y'all like that. Y'all need to be all in the church's business. So I'm going to do kind of a, I don't want to say a mock plan, pre-planning session, but I want to show you what I consider a pre-planning session. So my suggestion to you is, in this transition, go ahead and grab a piece of paper and a pen. That's all you really need. And then we're going to get to pre-planning. And also, thanks for checking out this series. Stay tuned. Get at me. All right. So let's get to pre-planning. Why is pre-planning important? One, it's important to get out all of your thoughts, the important things that need to get done in the coming weeks, anything that has a specific deadline, bills that need to be paid, and then sometimes it's just going to be general brain dumping. So I took out, again, you don't need anything fancy. You can use a notepad if you have a notepad. I was going to use a notepad, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of brain dumping, so I figured a sheet of paper would just work great. You don't have to do this, but what I like to do is take out a couple of highlighters, because when I brain dump, it is literally just brain dumping. I don't brain dump in categories. One way you can brain dump if you wanted to was to just write, like as an example, you can just like write, let me do it. It doesn't matter, Tawana. You can do home and then write down everything that you need to get done for home. You can write out your categories, but the way that my brain works, I just let it go versus trying to specifically think about a category, because sometimes when I've done that, I feel like I've forgotten something until the last minute instead of just letting things come to mind and kind of going back and putting them in categories once I've gotten everything out. This is also a time where if you have like a running to-do list for a specific project or something that's ongoing, you might want to make a list of those things and then take a look at that and prioritize. So pre-planning does help in regards to making sure that you're setting yourself up for success this week. So we're going to get into it, and this is going to actually be my, I guess, brain dump and pre-planning for the last week of March, because we're going to be moving into April. So the first thing that comes to mind is that I need to review my April budget, because I need to book another flight for August. So I need to look at what I had in my traveling account and any adjustments. So review my April budget. I also need to make a point to mail. I need to mail my son a care package. It's a bunch of stuff that he needs. I need to schedule I need to schedule YouTube videos. Set up and check auto draft for the bills. Most of my bills I do put on auto draft, so I just want to set and make sure. Some of them I have set to pay off the balance in full. Some of them I have set to pay off a specific dollar amount. So I just want to check those to make sure I don't need to make any adjustments. I also need to make a list of locations for my February event for empowerment event. I need to research. I need to find a new manufacturer for the handbags I'm working on. So we want to look in US, and I want to expand out to Mexico as well. Oh, I need to post on my store site, my store IG. I need to schedule emails for my store. I need to make a hair appointment. See, this is what I'm talking about when I say my stuff be all over the place. I also need to schedule, excuse me, I need to schedule a doctor's appointment for myself. Why do I feel like I am also, I need to meal plan. I have a bunch of fruit that I need to go ahead and juice because I'm not going to eat it before it goes bad. And I need to wash out my mason jars that I have in the cabinet. They've been in there for a while, so I'm sure they're dusty. I need to do some follow-up calls for my student loans. And I have an airline credit that is not correct that I need to follow up on. Oh, I'm writing wash instead of clean carpet. I need to schedule a delivery for groceries, and I'll probably do Walmart. Special pickup. I need to check to see what day that is for April. And then I need to do vacation planning for December. Budget, location, and then I need to determine whether or not I'm going to keep my travel agent number. Review, and I need to call to see if that's something I want to continue with. I'm trying to think, are there any, I don't have any bills due this week. I'm trying to think, is there anything else personal? Oh, I need to make a deep cleaning list to make sure I have all the cleaning supplies that we need. And okay, I feel like this is a good, oh, I do have one other thing I need to make sure I add on here. I need to schedule a work meeting. one-on-one. Oh, and I need to check my new equipment tracking. And I need to turn off the extra cell phone line. Or change it to a business line and number. That's it. Oh, yes. And I need to find, this is why I'm like, just get it all out. And I need to find a host. I had started blogging at one point, but I want to get back into that. So I need to find a host for my blog and streamline a plan of what I'm going to focus on. Okay, so I feel like I got enough stuff down. There'll probably be some extra things that pop up. So we're going to do a color code. So personal, work, and business. So I'm going to make work blue, business I'll make green, and then I'll make personal lavender. So check out, that's personal, that's business, that's business, that's business. Make a hair appointment, schedule a doctor's appointment, meal plan, the juicing. That's personal, that's personal, that is personal, that's personal, personal, that is work. So if you use this is, because that one just made me remember SMS for store and this. All right. If I say that one made me. So you can even break so I've lumped the business together. So that's going to be things that are for the store as well as things that are for like social media or any of my side hustles. I just lumped them together. You can break it down even further, which I actually do. Excuse me, once I get into my planner. So that is personal. See, the travel agent thing is personal and it is business, because it's something I need to decide on, and it is a business expense. Am I going to start being a travel agent for real, or am I just going to go ahead and let that go? And my son that passed, I still have not turned his cell phone off. I need to do that as well. So so now I have an idea of, okay, I have a lot of personal items that I need to get done. So because this month I'm going to be using a dashboard layout, I would just move So I've already started kind of decorating. So with the dashboard layout, what I like to do is, nothing that I have on here is due a specific day. The only things, like the things that I need to schedule, I would, like the Walmart delivery, I know I'm just going to pick a day to schedule it for. So in these boxes, I'll actually take a sticker and change these. Actually, we can do it. I don't even have to, like, I don't even have to do the hypothetical with y'all. We can do this right here and now. Unless I can't find an empty box in here, and then we're just going to keep it pushing. So the bottom section, I'm going to use as a notice up. So this is why I say pre-planning is important. So you're not just jotting everything down in your planner. You're actually being intentional with the things that you're writing down. So because I have a lot of things delivered, I don't have a lot of errands or anything to run this week. This section I can put on here for things that need to be done that are personal. Okay. And of course, I would pick up the book that doesn't have the boxes in it. Of course I would. I'm just trying to grab what's like on my desk and right there. Okay. And I feel like I picked this one up and this one doesn't have them either. I don't want that gold. Okay, so we have some boxes right here. So with my pre-planning list, I'll pretty much take that, and because I've broken it down into categories, I can put those things in these sections. And I probably would have, any other time I would have picked that doll, the Peyton, up and put her somewhere else. So now that I have an idea of the things that I want to get done this week, I can assign certain things a day. So like I need to schedule I'm gonna schedule a Walmart delivery. I'm not gonna do it for Monday because I need time to figure out what all I need to pick up, because this weekend is going to be clear out, clean out day. So I'm not gonna write it in here now. Well, actually I can use my erasable pen just so you can get a understanding of how I take this brain dump list and actually put it in here. So what I would probably do is, why does it look like it got something on it? I have to remember to close my pens up. I think I broke this one where I can't put the lid back in there. So then I would just do Walmart delivery. I cannot spell today. Why can I not? And actually, I have Peyton stickers that I'll use. So once I have that down, what I'll do is I'll go in here. I've already assigned that a day. So certain things that I know are just like reminders aren't things that aren't tasks that have to be done in advance. So like things that are just one and done, you just need to look up, those are just like reminders. But things that are actual tasks, those things I would put in these sections. Things that are just reminders, I might put down here at the bottom as a note to self. So in this section, I'm just going to write business. We have a lot of personal, so I'm going to put personal on this side. And then because I don't have a lot of work items, I'll just put work down here. And then the 2 work items, I'm actually going to put on here for Monday, because those are things that I need to check on first thing in the morning. So I'm going to do equipment date. So I need to see if there's a tracking number because I didn't get an email for a tracking number. So those are the two things that I've already assigned days for. So you kind of get the gist of it. You want to go through, and then the things that need to be done on a certain day, or you want them done by a certain day, you can go ahead and assign them a day. The remaining items you can just list out on in the particular sections. I'll probably get more into it when I do the video. I'll do a video for like the dashboard layout, like all the ways that you could use the dashboard layout to plan. I like to use the dashboard layout when I have a lot of things going on for a variety of areas for my life. So it helps me kind of assign things a certain day, as well as make running to-do lists that are broken down into what area of my life. But I hope that this was helpful with the pre-planning. The pre-planning is really about setting yourself up for success and making sure that you are doing the best that you can to make sure your week is productive. That's pretty much the gist of it. You don't have to do it this way. You could just do a list. You don't have to break it down into categories or anything like that. It's just really about getting out all the things that you want to get done this week. If you are someone who goal sets, this is also a time to bring out your goals journal to see what goal you have this month. What do you need to do this week to make sure that you can meet that goal as well? So those are things you also want to consider. So for me, that's part of the April budgeting. I have a savings goal to save an additional $1,666. And then, so I know that's part of my goal. I know because I'm going to be traveling soon, I need to make sure I'm reviewing my budget. Another one of my goals was to find a business that my older son, could actually help me out with. The travel agent thing is something I thought he would be more interested in. He would want to help out. It's not. So the question is, am I going to continue to keep paying the fees for it to keep it active, or is that something I need to decide? Because those two go in line. It's something that I'm paying for. If I'm not going to be using it, then I need to discontinue it, and then those fees I can actually put towards my savings. So you just want to make sure that along with your running to-do list, you're also incorporating items that are going to help you meet your monthly goals. If that makes sense. You guys, thanks for watching. You have a great day. Peace and blessings to you all.